Well, that looks a little bit snowy, don't it? Anyway, hey, welcome to Track Rider Trucking LLC. Curtis here, and I just want to give you guys a slim update here on what's been going on for the last day or so. Right now, we left out yesterday morning. Me and Eagle One here left Prime with I'm going to say this wrong. I want to say they're repowered loads, but apparently they're different. When you actually pick up somebody else that brought a load in, dropped it, went on home time or whatever they were doing, and then I guess apparently from that point it was I picked it up and took it to its 90. So he picked it up at the 01, brought all the bills in, and then I dropped it off and he went whatever he's doing. So anyway, someone let me know what that means, okay? I don't know what it means. I always thought it was a repower, but apparently it's not. Repower is when you meet somebody and pick up the load they got and take it on because they can't make the obligation or something. Anyway, so just thought I'd touch base with you. I'm in a little town called Mount Vernon, Illinois. Basically what I did was I took that load yesterday to just south of Bartlesville. I can't pronounce the name, Okachiki or whatever the heck it was, the Walmart DC. Got there early, which was a dumb thing to do. Not a problem. They took me on in the building. They were happy to take me. But with that being said, they took me in the building, and I was kind of early, almost an hour and a half to 2 hours early to be exact, which I was surprised at that being even in. But anyway, got in there, gave me a dock. Of course, the dock was occupied, so I kind of run around in a circle and stopped and just parked a ways from him until he pulled out, and then I pulled it in and docked, and then I took my bills in. This is what I did, and I'm gonna tell you guys something. It behooves you if they issue a dock and that dock is occupied, go up and park up there where you turn your bills in to receive it. Just do this on ATC. Just see, I talked to this lady and maybe what would be good about that is the fact that she told me that if she'd have known that I was there and that I had waited on the dock, she would have let me drop and hooked. But since I broke the seal, not knowing anything else, since I broke the seal, it kind of hung me out to dry because you can't reseal the load. So technically, I kind of screwed myself, whereas I could have been out and in 10-15 minutes and already getting another load. Instead, I ended up sitting there from 8:45 till almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because since I was there early, they weren't going to offload me until my scheduled time, which was actually 10:45, but they didn't start offloading me till almost 11:30. I don't know if it's because they went to lunch or whatever, but anyway, by about 1 o'clock, I finally got out of there, and I pulled out there next to the highway. It's off the off-ramp there on the side road, because I am sick and tired of trying to go to a location and it being the opposite dang direction I'm supposed to go. And I've already burnt up fuel. So I won't do it. If I'm allowed to park somewhere close at the 90, I'm going to park there, and like everybody else was doing. So anyway, I parked and got my bills, and I did all my paperwork and got them all taken care of, took my pictures and sent the bills in so I could get paid. So I did that. I did go ahead and put my detention stamp on it. Probably don't mean nothing, but I did it anyway. So I put it on there and put all the information on it and turned that in as well. So in the meantime, after I'd done all that, of course, I was never given a proposed load. And I'm kind of, I talked to Jamal about that. And Jamal says sometimes they'll give them to you and sometimes they won't. But, it'd be nice to have a heads up in advance to see what's going on in case in the future, so you can actually dissect it and see what you want to do. Which, it is what it is. So I ended up getting a proposed load, and this load was empty miles. Empty miles was like 149 miles, and I was going to Fort Smith, Arkansas from basically Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, you know, with this all being said, my clock, and we're on the 14-hour clock now. I had 3 hours basically left, so I had to hump it. So I accepted the load. Didn't pay that, but 48 something like that. I don't know. So anyway, I went ahead and hauled booty, and I get across there, and you know, I get to the location there at Fort Smith, and I'm sitting there, and I'm there early again, another spot. I'm there about 5:45 or just after 5 o'clock, and I only got freaking like an hour left on my clock. So I walk in there, and they said, "Hi, how are you doing?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "How are y'all?" "I'm from Prime." They gave them their PO number. He said, "Boy, you're definitely early. You're not supposed to be loaded till 7 o'clock." And I said, "Yeah, but I'm in a dilemma because my clock's running out, and I needed to get here. So I just thought I'd see what was going on and see if you could possibly load me up." "Well, you can go ahead and sit out there and everything, but some of your product is not even ready yet. We're still waiting on it to be brought in from the warehouse." This place is a graphic place. It makes boxes for pizzas. You know, the logos and everything on the boxes. So anyway, I feel like I'm really low, guys. Let me push my seat up a little bit. There we go. Now we're up there. So with that being said, I said, "That's fine. I'll go ahead and park out here." Well, knowing this, my clock's still ticking. And he gave me a dock to dock into. So I've docked, but my time's gone. And I'm going in there and I'm saying, "Hey, is there any way I can go ahead and stay here and regen my clock?" And they had no problem at all. But they asked me to move the truck, of course. So I moved it out of the way, PC'd out, and went just a little bit away, so 150, 200 yards, maybe a little further than that. Anyway, did there, and they told me to park right there. "You're fine." So that was nice of them. Good place, nice people, and off the beaten track, out in the middle of nowhere, which I loved. So went ahead and I got to reset my clock. So I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, and I was booming, man. I was chugging it. I didn't get about 5 hours sleep because what happened was I sat there for another. They didn't start the order at 7, so I'd been there almost 2 hours, 3 hours, and they had a shift change. That's why they delayed my load. So I'm like, God, man, and I didn't want to burn them because they were nice to me, but I went ahead and put a detention stamp on it, which probably don't mean nothing. But with just the point of the matter is, it was like almost 10 o'clock. Here I'd been wide awake, trying to stay awake because I know they're going to beat on my damn door. Then I had to grab load locks, put them in, and then I closed the door up and left. Well, by the time I got settled down, it was 11 o'clock. Well, I need to get on the road, knowing that I've already was in off-duty at Sleeper Bird, so my time was click, 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 in Sleeper Bird to regain my clock. Well, my clock regains at 3:30 in the morning. I get my fresh clock. and I'm thinking, man, there ain't no way I'm going to get enough sleep to be able to roll. Because my goal today was to drive to my fuel point with what time I had remaining. And then, that's weird.
You have 1 hours and 25 minutes of remaining drive time.
So I said, well, why don't you just try to make it to this point here and everything, and get here and then make a decision on what you want to do. And my clock, basically, guys, I could actually run another 2.5 hours if I wanted to. But I'm looking at all these truck stops and they're packing in quick. And it's only like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I said, nope, I'm tired. My hip's killing me. I've got a sciatic nerve, or I've got something wrong with my lower back because I'm in excruciating pain. My hip down to my leg and everything. And then this arm here keeps going numb off and on. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Something needs to be done, but I got to look into it. Anyway, Got that done, and then got here, and I filled up my truck like I was supposed to, get it all done. I backed in that spot, and that's where we're at right now. So I still have about 271 miles to my 90 in Florence, Kentucky, but I ain't got to be there till noon tomorrow. So I said, heck with it. I'm going to take me a good long break. So technically, I won't leave out of here till about 5 or 6 in the morning. So I'm going to be able to get some good rest because I need it, man. I'm about dead. So that's the plan of attack that I'm going to do. But I did go by Prime. I drove right by it, so no hippie, I missed you, man. Waving at you as I went by. I hated that. Of course, everybody knows that I'm from that area, and it's sad when you got to drive right by and can't stop and say hi or have your wife slap you or something, do something. And it's sad because I had to keep rolling. So I, just shrugged it off, looked over, seen the big Prime sign, and kept cruising. And do my thing. And I did that. I think that was a smart thing to do because I wouldn't have had enough time on my clock to even get to my fuel pump. But you guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys. I'm up to 170 subscribers. A couple of comments out there that people are still like my videos. I talked the other day that I'm gonna try to back off on the negativity, and a lot of them say that's energizes these people because you're telling them what the real world's like. You're not beating around the bush. You're not blowing wind up anybody's booty or whatever. You're actually telling them how it is, how your life is as a lease operator for Prime Incorporated, and you're not going to pull any punches. I'm not. I told that the other day. I said I will not lie to anybody that has that wants to know the truth, and I plan on doing it. I did that starting day one. I explained it to the best of my knowledge of what was going on, and I just hope that everybody. I was afraid I was going to lose subscribers, but I've gained subscribers, which is kind of unique. Now, not that I won't deter from the negativity, but I am going to have a little bit more a joyful attitude about it. I made that a point with my wife the other day. I said I've got to change my attitude because all it's going to do is put me in the ground, and I don't want to go to the ground right now. I still got some work to do around here. But anyway, guys, I appreciate. I can't emphasize more the amount of comments that I get for my videos. I didn't expect this to happen. I'm a 60-year-old countrified, corn-fed eating guy. I didn't even think this would explode. Social media I don't know much about, and you guys can tell I don't have suggestions like No Hippie does. I don't have the subscribe deal and the finger and all that. I don't do that. I don't understand it. I don't want to go in to have to spend half my sleeper birth time. Don't get me wrong, everybody else do what you got to do. Hey, I love it. It's fun to watch. But for me, it's not my cup of tea. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Everybody seems to enjoy it, and I'm really happy to get these many subscribers. I even got my granddaughter. They just commented a while ago, so they're even subscribers now. So I got to hold back on the language barriers there. So I ain't gonna keep ranting. Oh, hey, I meant to tell you guys too. The other day. Excuse me. The other day I told you I got my PTC award for on-time deliveries for 6 months, and I appreciate all the thank yous and all that congrats and stuff that nobody had. But what's funny is that came out the day before I left when I went and picked up the truck when the APU got fixed. So I went and picked it up. Well, I'm sitting in the bunk. I'm laying in the bunk back there, relaxing, waiting on that load in Fort Smith, and I get another call message from my fleet man. It says, "Hey man, congratulations." And I thought, oh man, they double dipping here. He said, "No, congratulations on your safety award, 6-month safety award." All right. And I talked to Craig about it, and I said, "Hey dude, it'd have been cool if you'd have told me that 2 days ago. I could have picked it up too." Don't know what it is. I have no clue. Could be a hat, a pin, it could be a patch. I don't know what it is. I got the polo shirt for the PTC. And guys, look, You guys are fresh coming into Prime, dude. These company will award you for achievements. I'm telling you, they're not going to jack around. It's sad that all these activities for the summer are canceled because of this COVID crap. You know, the picnic. When I watched it last year, of course, I wasn't with the company last year, but I was watching the videos that Crazy Bags did and David H. and Melissa did, and that looked like a lot of fun. Being able to be around all these other drivers. They used a big convention center at the Oasis, which is next door to the Campus Inn. Of course, they used the pads. They opened up an area back there to do an actual truck championship rodeo where you've got to drive and maneuver and do different things, which is cool as heck. And I mean, giveaways, dude. What I seen on that stage inside the conference room or whatever it is, banquet hall, dude, Rob Lowe gives away some stuff, let me tell you, and it's not slouchy stuff. I'm talking massive flat screen television. I'm talking, dude, it just blows your mind what to give you away. And it's a raffle. You got a raffle ticket. And they just call a number and you come and get your stuff. It's phenomenal, guys. The food, I could not believe. I was looking at crab legs. I mean, it ain't cutting no slack. But it's sad because this year they're not going to have it because of this crap going around. And I understand that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not upset. I was looking forward to going this year, but not going to happen because none of the activities are going to happen this year. And it's sad, you know. I'm surprised Major League Baseball's going to start playing. Go Cardinals. But anyway. But, you know what I mean? It's tough, guys. And now the message came out today on the Qualcomm. More drivers that have been going home are getting COVID, are getting the virus, are getting the symptoms of the virus. Dude, it ain't over. And I don't know why people think they can just go out and have a nice day and party. You can't do that. I can't emphasize this more, guys. Wear your mask when you're out of your truck. Period. Wear your mask when you're out of your truck and going into a truck stop inside. You know, you don't have to worry about it when you're out pumping fuel or something like that, or you're messing around with your truck. But man, when you get around people, wear your mask. Anything you buy in these stores, wipe it down when you get it. Wipe yourself down. Wipe that Coke bottle or sandwich wrapper or whatever you're buying in the store. Wipe it down. You got to do preventive medicine for yourself. That's got to happen, guys. Or this stuff is flowing out of proportion. Missouri's bad right now. They're even threatening right now to shut everything down. And my buddy just told me there's 9 states already starting to shut everything back down. Alabama's one of them. Going to shut the place down. So, you know, I believe this was premature and we'll start letting everybody do their thing. But we're Americans. We're a free country. People are going to do it whatever. They don't give a crap. They're going to do whatever they want to do. This thing will never end. I'm telling you. It will never end if it keeps going on like it is. But anyway, enough of the medical stuff. But no, I'm happy. I got a safety award. I ain't picked it up yet. That's cool. That's incentive, guys. I mean, a lot of people take it for granted and don't care. But that's something that makes me I'm recognized for stuff that I do. And that means a lot. I did that when I went in the Army and got my medals, my ribbons. You know, that meant a lot to me. And it will to you too. I guarantee you. It will. And, you know, that's one of the good things about Prime. You know, they do award you for achievements. But anyway, guys, I'm going to quit ranting right now. I am so freaking tired. I'm going to shut her down. I'm going to get me some food. I might take a picture. I'm thinking about making some food in my air fryer. But anyway, you guys all be safe out there. Please take care of yourself. Cover the face. Take care of your keep washing them hands. Take care of yourself, okay? And we'll talk to you in the next couple of days, okay? So y'all be safe. Thanks again, all the subscribers. Hey, if you haven't subscribed and you've seen this one, I got a ton of videos back in the back. You got to go back to it, but you need to subscribe and like and comment on anything. I don't care what it is. I had a guy the other day, can I call you? And he called me the other day. He lives in Texas, from Colorado. Used to drive for Prime a long time ago. Then he got issues, and then he went to do something thing. But he asked me what I thought about coming back. You know, and a person asking my opinion about lease hopping after all the stuff you guys have heard, I'm not giving up. That's not going to freaking happen. Period. I'm not a quitter. You know, I'm going to. I got 3 more months before my obligation's up because I'm a veteran. I'm only a 9-month obligation. But I don't see me moving. I think I'll keep trucking. It's going to get better. It's got to get better. I don't know how worse it could get now. Not after what I've been through. So, positive attitude, everything. So I want you guys to remember that, okay? Positive attitude. Thank you for your comments. I'll talk to you guys soon. Remember, we keep driving, and we're always striving for perfection, okay? See you guys later. Bye now.